حرکت.
The cinema of Iran, or Persian cinema as it's traditionally known, has long thrived. Through many regimes and in spite of many political strictures since the 1979 revolution, Iran is acclaimed as one of the world's most important artistic cinemas. And in a land where women's quality of life is prejudiced, a successful feminist filmmaker like Tamina Malani has to be admired.
I find out that cinema is really magic art. Every people goes and sit in a dark theater, dark saloon and see movie. They cry, they laugh. And I think I was 9 or 8 years old. I told my mom, I'm going to be a director, not actress.
گم شوی.
هیچی نکن. چیزی نگو که بعدا نتونی جبران کنی. اگه من برم دوباره جفتمون تنها میشیم.
برو بیرون. برو خدا برو بیرون.
You know, I'm not a genius more than the other women in Iran, but I had good situation to grown up, education. So I find out I must to help the women that they don't have my situation. I made maybe 8, 9 movie of my movie are about Iranian middle class, social, economical, and psychological problems.
This prolific and controversial director also works closely with her Iranian actor-producer husband, Mohammad Nikbin. Both are prominent architects who found new creative challenges and a voice in the film industry.
She used architecture as a tool to get into the movie industry. I got into movie industry because I wanted to work with her and wanted to be helped wherever I could be, and ended up where I am now.
In 2001, the film The Hidden Half landed Tamina Malani in jail, accused by the government of sympathising with anti-revolutionary forces.
I think they're afraid when I show this movie in theaters, the other directors start to make better movies about that period. So they thought if we put Mrs. Milani in jail and we give her death penalty, this is good lessons for other directors.
However, the local and international film industry raised their voices in protest.
Domestic pressure and international pressure was really useful to change my situation. I had a petition, more than 5,000 artists, great big artists in the world, they signed my petition and they protest to our leadership, why you arrest Mrs. Milani because of movie. A committee read our scripts sometimes 10 times. So they control everything. Why you put her in jail? If you want to arrest somebody, you must to arrest the Minister of Culture, not Mrs. Milani.
Another successful Iranian filmmaker, Asghar Farhadi, also has a keen eye for capturing stories centering on complex local morality issues. About Ellie is his most successful.
The central theme of this film is the same as my previous film. The subject of morality and judgment that I have had in my previous works has been continued in this film.
The prize, the other winner of the Jury Grand Prize.
The second Jury Grand Prize goes to About Ellie, directed by Asghar Farhadi.
Asghar Farhadi has many prestigious awards for this film, including the 2009 Asia Pacific Screen Awards, Best Screenplay and Jury Grand Prize.
For me, it's very difficult to explain how, with all the barriers, films are still produced in Iran. In fact, filmmaking in Iran is easy from some points. Production is not that expensive, and finding the budget is not that difficult compared with other countries.
About Ellie shows us how an innocent weekend away with friends seriously tests the strict laws of chaste behaviour in Iran.
وقتی بهش گفتیم بیاد با دوستتون آشنا بشه چیزی نگفت.
الی
ببین خانم من فقط میخوام یه چیزی رو بدونم فقط یه آره یا نه شما گفتیم واسه این ماجرا
ببینیم
یا نگفت نه نگفت من یه نامزدی یه کسی رو دارم گفت یا نگفت
واقعا
گفت یا نگفت
نه نگفت
Asghar Farhadi's attitude towards his country, which puts many restrictions on his creativity, is surprising.
ما وقتی راجع به سانسور صحبت می‌کنیم همه جا دیگه
When we talk about censorship, people think censorship is what the governments impose on artists. I believe that we have a greater form of censorship that's challenging us, and that is when an entire society does not accept any new ideas and movement from filmmakers.
امیر باشه تو
خیلی خوب بود در واقع من فیلم
About Ellie was screened on the same day in Berlin and Tehran, only a few hours apart. The night when I received feedback from both cities by phone, I was in Berlin. I thought how similar the reactions of both cities are. And for the first time, I observed that people have more similarities than differences.
ببین اعصاب منم خورده ها
واسه چی رو دعوت کردی سرخود؟
آره تقصیر منه الان چی کار کنیم؟
هیچ کار همون کاری که تو الان کردی مگه وقتی دعوتش کردی از اون پرسی چی کار کنی؟
من گفتم حالا که احمد
تو چی کاره احمدی؟ مادرشی؟ خواهرشی؟ کیشی تو؟
Fortunately, there is a new generation of filmmakers in Iran that they are very intelligent, like Asghar Farhadi.
Mohammad Atabay is an Iranian producer known for The Circle, directed by Jafar Panahi. It's the story of a woman's struggle to cope in an oppressively sexist society.
سنوگرافی کردن دکتر ترابی گفته پسره
پیش میاد
اینا گفتن چیزی خانواده‌شو میچه بلای به سرش باید طلاقش میاد چون پسر میخواد بلای به سر دختره مرسی خیلی ممنون
Now, as a film distributor and head of the Iranian Independence, Mohammad Atabay markets Iranian films internationally.
The main problem in Iranian film industry is the short number of theaters. For a country of 70 million, there are just 300 screens, which is really nothing. And now we are producing around 90 up to 100 feature films annually. And the capacity in exhibition sector is not more than 45, 50 feature films each year.
Iran's rich visual heritage has now evolved with some of the world's most important national cinema. Getting an audience to actually see it, that's another hurdle for the Iranian filmmaker.